Hey guys, welcome to Lina'S Tarot. This is Lina. This video is for Aquarius regarding their love for the month of May 2016. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be having a Mother's Day sale as far as readings go. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the month of May. All readings via phone are on sale for $30. Customers who live in the US only. Customers that live in the US will be able to get a reading with me over the phone. I just find it a little bit more easier, and I've been having network issues as well, so my readings have been going out late. So I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm going to be available only for the month of May, for the entire month. So if you guys are interested in a reading with me, you can get a reading with me for the people who are in the US only. So for the people who live in the US, it's going to be $30. Payment will be through PayPal. I'm going to upload a specific video prior to this video, just explaining about the terms and conditions with me and so on, okay? And then for those of you who are out of the US, all readings via video with me are going to be $26. Contact information again will be lina'starot@gmail.com. So for the month of May, it's going to be for a Mother's Day sale. I'm going to record, like I said, a video prior to this one. I'm explaining the terms and conditions, but for the people who live out of the US, the only people that can get a video recorded is going to be the people that are out of the US. For those of you who live in the US, you guys can give me a call. We'll contact through email, and then we'll exchange numbers, and I will be doing the readings over the phone. I just find that a lot easier, and it's guaranteed time. I'm going to be available again, like I said, for the entire month of May. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my readings and whatnot. Contact information is down below. Like I said, lina'S.tarot@gmail.com. So hopefully you guys enjoy my readings. So let's get on to this reading. So you know what's funny, guys, is that I am actually an Aquarius. My birthday is February the 9th. So I always watch other people who do tarot, and just to get a little insight about them, because I feel like a lot of us, we all read differently, and that is one of the reasons why I like to watch other people do the tarot, or psychic mediums, intuitive people. So it's kind of funny because as I was shuffling the deck, I always shuffle them first before I actually start filming, because I don't want to waste any time as far as like shuffling them, because sometimes when I'm not thinking clearly or I got any negative energy, it would take me from 3 to 5 minutes to shuffle so I can complete the shuffling. So that's one of the reasons why I actually do it like this, because I just feel like I'd waste more time when I'm just sitting there shuffling them, and you guys are just basically waiting for me to get to the reading. But anyways, it's kind of funny because I've watched like so many Aquarius videos, and the moral of the story is, what I'm trying to say is that I shuffle these cards, and I was just like, what are the messages for Aquarius for the month of May? And it's entirely hilarious to me, because for those of you who are watching this video, if you watch other ones, it's the same exact thing. But anyways, hopefully you guys have a beautiful month, okay? So I just want to get into it. So the way I work is that I work off of intuitive. So I read these, but I'm also intuitive. So I will tell you what I see or what I feel, and then sometimes they're not going to be entirely in the card, but I will say, I feel this way or that way. But anyways, so the middle card in the middle, for me, I feel like this card signifies some of the Aquarians, the people who are coming out of a past relationship in the past. I feel like a lot of the Aquarians, like majority of the Aquarians, so there's energy that someone from the past is coming back, okay? So for me, I feel like that person that's coming back, I don't want to say it harshly, but for me, I feel like that person that's coming back, I feel like you of course, you've dealt with them from the past, and you were in a deep, meaning relationship with them, but I kind of feel like they threw you out in the cold type of situation. I kind of feel like that person just walked away. It could have been like a third party interference. Maybe there was a third person and they decided to choose another person over you, and they kind of just left you to like fend for yourself. I kind of feel like those of you might have not been financially ready at the time, or there was a lot of financial issues. Another thing too, it's like I feel like a lot of the things that went wrong were because of people. I feel like more of like people that were involved in the relationship. And I don't want to say like people that they cheated on with, because of course I feel like they did cheat, but I feel like if it's more of like the mother or the sister or the brother, I feel like it had to do a lot with the family and the structure that was around you. I don't know if it makes any sense, but please comment below and let me know if it resonates to you at all. But I feel like it was so much things to it. It wasn't just, hey, that person lied to you or wasn't completely honest. I kind of feel like it was just so much more. And I feel like when those of you who were in that type of situation with the person that is coming back, I feel like it was like you were completely blind, not blind, but you weren't at your best. You weren't at your best. There was improvement. I feel like the person that's actually coming back, it's like it's a different improvement. Like he's improved, she's improved, or vice versa. I feel like a lot of you Aquarians have learned from your past mistakes. I feel like there was just things that you didn't know about. I kind of feel like a lot of you guys, and from the past, it's like they walked away, but you always felt like they never cared, because if they cared, they would have never walked away. But I feel like, again, like I'm saying, there was a lot of interference with the people around them, okay? And another thing is that when they walked away, they kind of made the decision. They didn't make it to say like, oh, you know what, I never cared about that person, because I feel like a lot of you guys might feel like, hey, you know what, they didn't care about me. But that's not the case at all. I feel like they're returning. So there's going to be a reconciliation of some kind. I feel like they're going to come back to work things out. My biggest thing is the contemplation. I feel like a lot of Aquarians are going to contemplate it. I kind of feel like when that person returns, it was something that you were waiting for a while, and they're finally going to return, and it's going to be a type of situation where you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what the next step is going to be. I kind of feel like it's going to unbalance you, and you're going to have to like really figure it out. How are you going to fit this person in your financial and in your time, your spare time? Like, how is this going to work? Like, how are you guys going to work? I feel like don't be so focused on like what other people are going to say, because I feel like a lot of you Aquarians might be like, hey, you know what, I won't go back with them, or I won't date them, because it's like, what are people going to say? What are people going to think? But at the same time, I feel like it's not that. I feel like maybe they lie to you, and you're going to be kind of like, you feel like they're standoffish. Like you're going to feel like, you know what, I don't know. Like maybe you were awaiting this comeback, this reconciliation, and I feel like you're not entirely sure what you're going to do with it. You were awaiting it, but you were kind of like at this point where you had no hope, and here you go having hope again, because I feel like you've been waiting for it for such a long time. It's kind of like this person coming back wants to exchange feelings, wants to tell you that I feel like they want to talk about the past. And I feel like some of you guys are not going to want to talk about it. Maybe they might tell you, hey, it's been a while, or I miss you, or I feel like they've been wanting to talk to you, but at the same time, it's like they can't talk to you, because I feel like they don't know the right words to say. So I feel like you guys have to collaborate on some point. For this person returning back, I also feel like a lot of you guys might be dealing with the same sign, like Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, and a Libra. Somebody of the same sign. So you're dealing with another air sign, and I kind of feel like they're coming back. If you look at the card, both people are exchanging a cup. Cup to us are emotions, feeling, love, etc. But I feel like there's like some type of exchangement. There's something there that you guys have to talk about. I feel like you and that other you, mainly, Aquarians, I feel like you guys learned your lesson. Like you learned from the past, you learn from the mistakes. I feel like that separation that you and that person had, it's a good thing, because it gave you the opportunity to grow, and it gave that other person the opportunity to grow as well. I kind of feel like now, Aquarius, you guys are at a point where you know what you want and when you want it, and you don't want to settle for anything less. I just feel like you're going to be very, back and forth. I feel like you're going to have problems juggling things back and forth. I kind of feel like you're not going to be entirely sure what to do. I feel like you deserve this opportunity, though. I feel like even though things ended in the past and it ended badly, because I feel like they really hurt you. And it's one of the reasons why you haven't moved forward. I feel like a lot of you guys might have moved on and found somebody else and, are talking to somebody else. And this person's just going to just come back and knock on your door or send you a text message or something, and you're wondering, hey, why would they even write to me? What is the real purpose? I just feel like since you've been hurt in the past and they've hurt you and just walked away, you're going to just be like, well, you know what? I don't know if I want to write them back, or I don't know if I want to see them. You're going to be hurt. I feel like you're really not looking at this situation clearly. I feel like they're coming back, but they're coming back to right wrongs. Like, I feel like whatever happened, it has to be left in the past. If they come returning to you, because I feel like most likely they're going to say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, or, I had to grow. Like, I now know what I need to know, and I know that what I need to put forward so that this can work out, okay? Because I feel like you can work out, because there is a genuine feeling there. There's genuine feelings there. I feel like there was feelings all along, but for those of you who was left to like fend for themselves, feel like, they never cared about me. Nothing they ever said was true, so how can I just like go back with them? How can I just, believe what they're saying? But I feel like they're gonna come to you honestly and wholeheartedly, and I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I just feel like give them some time, okay? Understand that we all make mistakes, and that life is about learning and growing. And I feel like both of you, the other person on the other end and the Aquarian, I feel like both of you guys have learned, and then now it's time to see, hey, I'm not going to entirely say that, a lot of people, I've watched so many videos and, I've done so many readings and I've heard so many people say that whatever, if the person is from the past, leave them in the past. But if it's something that you have not rested on and you are consistently thinking like, hey, what about them? I kind of feel like those of you are actually thinking about them, or you could have seen them or something and you're thinking about them, and they're going to just all of a sudden pop up. And it's going to surprise you. There's going to be, let me get into like the actual cards, because I'm just telling you what I actually see. So there's going to be a birth of something new. I feel like that person that is coming back, you needed it. You deserve everything you get. You deserve whatever it is that you get. You deserve it. That rebirth, that beginning of something new, I feel like you deserved it. You worked hard for it. So if someone wants to come back and tell you and, lavish you with beautiful things and, get to know you and show you how beautiful you are and how you can be loved, do it. Don't be scared to do it, because I feel like this here, and this is like a birth of something new. I feel like you guys can establish something new and, start something fresh. Leave the past in the past. Whatever happened, happened. Try to, I feel like, avoid that conversation. But even if you don't, for those of you, even if some of you guys, because I feel like a lot of you guys might be in a relationship already as well, but even if that's the case and you guys are with somebody else, just do it for closure. Because I honestly feel like if I was in that situation, I would actually have a conversation with them so that they can get closure. Because I feel like when someone doesn't get closure internally, it eats away at you, because you don't get the answers that you want. You don't get to talk to somebody freely. And I feel like the person that's returning is somebody that there was poor communication with. I feel like you couldn't express themselves to tell them how you feel, tell them what you didn't like or what you didn't like. And I feel like there was so much, negativity or so much bickering. And I feel like both parties have grown and matured on a whole nother level, and something beautiful can form out of it if you're willing to do it. For those of you who are in a relationship with somebody else, there might be a birth of a baby or birth of something new coming your way. Try not to overspend on the person that you're dealing with. I feel like a lot of the Aquariances for the month of May might overspend on the person. They want to take them out. They try to do these nice things here and there because they want to show them that they still care. Because I feel like for those of you who aren't in a relationship right now, I feel like a lot of you guys don't have the time to spend with your significant other. Like, you guys might live together, but you don't get to see them as much. You don't get to spend so much. I feel like financially, a lot of you guys might be hurting. You're at a part where you're happy, but at the same time, there's no extra money to do anything else, okay? Again, back to like the people who are for that reconciliation, because there's going to be some type of reconciliation of some kind. Someone from the past will come back and say, hey, you know what? Let's work things out. Let's try this again, okay? Because whatever was in the past, whatever turbulence, whatever outside tension or people feeling, because I feel like I was saying, the person that is returning, I feel like outside people had a lot to do with the reason why you guys are not together and continue to not be together. I feel like maybe they kind of tell that person like, hey, you know what? They're not a good suitor for you. Like, they kind of just, they wanted to make sure that they hate you. They don't want to see them happy with you, because I feel like they don't like you, which is you. That person's coming back to you. So I feel like they don't like you as much. I feel like they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you together. And I feel like they're fighting it. And I feel like there's going to come a point where that person's just going to say, you know what? Hey, I don't care if you don't like the person. I don't care if you don't like him or her. I just want to be with them. Okay? So you're going to get some messages some kind for the month of May. I feel like be open to it. Be open to suggestions. For those of you who are single, try to I'm sorry, it's because I'm thinking at the moment. Try to live life. I feel like a lot of you guys are so extremely tensed. Like, oh my god, like they're like, you don't know how to play around and have a good time. I kind of feel like very seldom are you happy. I feel like a lot of you guys might be in a relationship and it's like there's no time for that person, and you just feel like the relationship is really draining and you're trying to do certain things to like pick it back up or do something. Now, for those of you Aquarians that are single, I feel like a lot of you guys might be around another air sign that you don't entirely see. I mean, you see them, they're around, but you don't get to talk to them. You don't talk to them so much. Like, you don't see them. You see them, but at the same time, it's like kind of like you don't, because I feel like there's this barrier there and you guys are not communicating well, or there's something there. I kind of feel like they see you, they're interested in you, but at the same time, it's like it's not an approachable type of situation. So I'm just picking up a couple more cards for clarity. Okay, so, like I was saying, so this person that is coming, it comes up as a fire sign, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a fire sign, but they're coming up as a fire sign. Anyways, I feel like you're going to be traveling from a rough patch with them. This is like traveling, moving out, moving to a better days or a better sky. Like, I feel like a brighter, like coming out from a rough patch and seeing the brighter things. This person is going to come out. I feel like there's going to be some type of movement. Like I said, I feel like he's going to, or he or she are going, I keep referring to a he because I feel like I see more men coming than actually women. But anyways, I feel like you're going to come out in a rough patch with that one. They're moving towards you. I feel like they're going to walk away towards some type of situation that they're involved with to look for you, to clear the air, because I feel like there's something in their soul that's not letting them rest. Like, they can't rest. They need to have closure with you. Even if you don't want to get back with that person or anything like that, I feel like there's closure that needs to be made. Both of you have grown, and if you're willing to give the other person an opportunity, I would do it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least you know that both of you guys got closure at the end of the day. So hopefully you guys like my reading. I'm gonna start uploading monthly, like mid readings for mid-month readings. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, guys.